Alrighty, today we're going to be going over the easiest and by far most convenient way to move a big pig drop trap. Now, this method is going to be used whenever you're moving it from one place on your property to the next. You're not going to want to use this method when traveling on public roads. Here you can see we're backing a trailer up to the trap, and you want to make sure you have a trailer that's at least as long as the trap is wide. So the big pig drop trap is just under 13 feet wide. So here you can see we have a 10-foot trailer that we have bolted two pieces of 3-foot angle iron onto the back of to make it long enough. So if you're good enough, you can just back it straight under, or you can separate it from your side-by-side or ATV or truck and back it under the rest of the way by hand. Once you get the trailer in place, you're going to want to unwrap the cables from your winch, and then you're going to put them on there just as you would if you were raising the drop trap. So you're going to string them across, and basically what you're going to be wanting to do is to raise it up and take the tension off of your trigger cables. So once you crank the winch to take the pressure off of your trigger cables, you're going to go ahead and remove those trigger cables. So then you can move on to the next step of lowering it down onto the trailer. So you see here, we take the tension off, we pull the trigger cables off, and then you're going to be able to winch the trap down, or rather lower it down onto the trailer with the winch. So you can see we're doing that here. It's resting on the front, and then here you can see you want to lower it down gently to rest on the rear of the trailer. Then you can move on to the next step, which is going to be spooling the cable back up around your winch, because we're going to be removing the cross members. So once you get to this point, you can remove the cross members out of the four-way one by one. And once you get them off, as you take them off, you can just place them on the trailer that you're standing on. So you're going to go through piece by piece until you get all four of those cross members separated. Then you can move on to the next step of raising the legs. So you obviously can't take the legs out of the bottom. So for the two that have the safety pin holes, you simply raise them up. You insert the pin above the sleeve, and then you lower it back down, and you can see here that it's going to keep those about a foot or two off the ground to give you good clearance to go from one place on your property to the other. You can then go towards strapping the trailer or the trap to the trailer at all four corners. And then once you put the straps on the four corners, you can use the excess strap to then tie the legs up on the two larger rings that don't have the safety pin holes. Once you get the trap secured to the trailer on all four corners and all four legs raised up in the air, you're good to go and ready to move it to the next place on your property. Like I say, as long as you're not moving on any public road to exceed the width, this is far and away the easiest way to move your trap. When you get to where you're going, reverse the process and you're ready to catch that next group of pigs.